everyone. Today I'm going to be reading The Case of the Marble Monster, Chapter 2, Ooka and the Pup's Punishment. One day, a little boy came to Ooka's gate. He was about 4 years old and poorly dressed. His face was streaked with tears, and in his arms he carried a tiny dog. Ooka's servant was going to send him away, but the judge prevented it. "Find out what is troubling the child," he said. "My lord, he will not tell me," replied the servant. "He is too shy to talk." "Nonsense," said the judge. "You simply do not know how to handle children. I will talk to him myself." But he had no more success than the servant. "I am sure the boy has been mistreated," said Ooka. "It is my duty to find out who is to blame and see that justice is done." "But Lord Ooka," said the servant, "if the child will not talk, how can you help him?" "A great judge does not shirk responsibility because there are difficulties," replied Ooka severely. "Amasama, Lord Judge of Souls, forgive me for immodesty, but I consider myself a great judge. So I must resolve this matter." He looked at the child thoughtfully. Ooka noticed that the back of the boy's kimono was decorated with a family crest, as was often the custom in Japan. "That is the crest of Yasuki, the shopkeeper," he said. This must be Yasuki's son, Koichi. Go bring the father here." The servant did not have far to search. He found Yasuki with the tea merchant, Hambi, at the corner. They had been pursuing the little boy and had almost caught up with him when he entered Ooka's gate. "My lord, my son did wrong to disturb you," said the shopkeeper. "Please accept my humble apologies." "I am not interested in your apologies," the judge replied sharply. "I want to know why your son came to me for help. If he has been mistreated, I will see that justice is done." "Justice!" Hambi, the tea merchant, interrupted. "Lord Ooka, it is I who need justice, not Yasuki's son, Koichi. I was passing by Yasuki's shop when that vicious dog the boy is carrying rushed out and tore my fine new hakama, my fine new robe. The dog must be destroyed. That is the law." "My lord," Yasuki said sadly, "I know that is the law. That was why I was pursuing my son. He loves the dog and was trying to protect it. I will punish him for disturbing your honorable honor." Uka looked at the angry tea merchant, then at the frightened dog in Koichi's arms. According to the law, Hambi was right. The dog should be destroyed, but Uka felt sorry for the little boy. "It would seem that Hambi is right," Uka said slowly. "But things are not what they seem. I must investigate." "But Lord Uka," the tea merchant protested, "what is there to investigate?" "The facts," Uka replied. "Have you ever seen this dog before?" "Why, yes. I have to kick him out of the way every time I come down the street." "I see," said the judge. "Now tell me what happened when the vicious dog attacked you." "I had just come home from my new kimono shop where they had made this fine new hakama that I am wearing. It is a new color and very expensive. On my way home, the rude son of Yasuki bumped into me. So I gave him a hard kick to teach him a lesson. Children must be taught discipline." "Of course," said Uka. "Please continue." "Then I stepped over to my gate, which is next door to Yasuki's shop. It was then that dog attacked me. Look, honorable honor, you see where he tore my new green hakama." Uka thoughtfully looked at the tear in the cloth. "I have never seen the cloth that color before," he remarked casually. "It is a brand new dye developed by Kohibi, the dyer," Humbi said proudly. It was very expensive. I see, said the judge. And tell me, what is the color of the hakama you usually wear? Why, brown, my lord. But what does that have to do with the matter? Everything, replied Ooka. It is all clearly now. The dog is used to seeing you in a brown hakama. Naturally, he did not recognize you in new colors. He thought you were a thief, trying to enter the house of the Honorable Hambi. Being a good neighbor, he attacked you. It is your fault for changing your color without telling the dog. But Lord Ooka, this is wonderful, you mean, interrupted Ooka. I think so myself. The dog must be rewarded. Give him something. Hambi was a rich man, but very mean. But Lord Ooka, he protested, a dog has no use for money. I did not mention money, Ooka replied. You must give him something he will appreciate. From now on, each time you pass him, pat his head instead of kicking him. You must you might also say a kind word to his master. I am told that dogs are especially pleased when people are kind to their masters. Hambi was forced to do this, although it annoyed him very much, but after a while he found it was not so difficult after all. He came to like the little boy and the dog, and in time all three became best of friends. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope to see you next time for Ooka and the Shattering Solution. Goodbye.